the king's last daughter. In the powerful Yoruba kingdom of Ile-Ona, King Adeyemi ruled with wisdom and strength. His people loved him, and his kingdom prospered. He had many sons, fierce warriors, and wise leaders, but his youngest child, Princess Adesewa, was different. She was sharp-witted and brave, though she was often told that a woman's place was not on the battlefield. Still, her father secretly trained her in the ways of the sword and strategy, for he saw the fire in her spirit. One fateful night, betrayal crept into the palace. A group of the king's trusted chiefs, hungry for power, conspired with foreign traders from across the sea. They offered riches and control of trade routes in exchange for the kingdom's fall. The traitors struck during a royal festival, poisoning the king's wine. As Adeyemi collapsed, his palace guards, bribed and corrupted, turned against the royal family. Adesewa watched in horror as her brothers were cut down one by one, protecting their father. Her mother, the queen, pushed her toward a secret passage, her voice trembling. "Go, Adesewa. You are the last hope of Ile-Ona. The gods are watching you now." With tears in her eyes, Adesewa fled, her heart breaking as the sound of her family's cries faded behind her. She wandered for days through dense forests and rocky hills, guided only by the moon and the memory of her father's teachings. Weak and hungry, she reached a hidden village, a settlement of outcasts and hunters, people who had been wronged by the very chiefs who now ruled her kingdom. They recognized her royal markings and bowed, but she shook her head. "I am no princess," she said. "I am a warrior, and I need your help." Moved by her courage, the villagers pledged their loyalty. Over time, Adesewa trained them in battle, teaching them the tactics her father had taught her. They became an army of hunters, farmers, and healers, strong, fast, and united. News of the lost princess turned warrior spread like wildfire. Other rebels joined her cause, inspired by the story of the brave daughter who refused to let her kingdom die. When Adesewa finally marched back to Ile-Ona, the people, tired of the cruel rule of the traitors, rose with her. The city became a battlefield. The streets echoed with the clash of swords and the roar of rebellion. Adesewa led the charge, her sword shining under the sun. She faced the leader of the traitors, Chief Baliga, the man who had once sworn to protect her family. "You should have died with your father," he sneered. Adesewa's voice was steady. "I live because the gods willed it. And they will judge you today." Their fight was brutal, but Adesewa's skill and determination overpowered him. As Baligan fell, the remaining traitors surrendered. The people of Ile-Ona gathered in the palace courtyard, cheering her name. Though she had won, Adesewa felt no joy, only the weight of what she had lost. The chiefs begged her to take the throne. She refused. "I am not meant to rule from a throne," she said. "I am meant to protect my people. The kingdom needs a leader of wisdom and peace." She appointed a wise elder to rule and disappeared into the crowd. Some say she returned to the forest. Others say she became a wandering warrior, protecting the weak across the land. But in the hearts of the people, she was forever remembered as Adesewa, the king's last daughter, the princess who became a legend.